Hello, boys and girls, it's Uncle Night Shift, and you might be asking what's with the sunlight hitting my face, or what's actually with my face? Where is the model? Where are the rubber gloves? What's with the video quality? It's probably pretty bad. The ISO, grain, and everything. Also, my accent might be stronger than usual, and also there might be a lot of jump cuts because if I don't have a script in front of me, I don't speak very fluently. But anyway, this is a special occasion and a special video, and that means me being in front of a camera, speaking directly to you, acting all awkward, and yeah, well, you might be asking what's with the video and everything, but I'm asking what's with this number. Yeah, 100K. That's actually something pretty amazing. And I don't know what should I exactly say except thank you, like honestly thank you. Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, you are just incredible. Thank you so much for the support, for your interest, for all your views, comments, likes, even dislikes. And I'm actually gonna say the same old story I probably said about twice already on this channel, and it goes all back when I was actually starting it, even before I started the whole channel, Night Shift. Yeah, it was just basically an experiment for me. As some of you might know, I've been publishing in magazines before, and I wasn't really into the whole YouTube modeling community thing. I knew videos existed and everything, but I didn't really watch them, to be honest. Then I've actually become a friend with one YouTuber, Carlos Mendes. He's not active anymore on YouTube, unfortunately, because he decided to pursue his artistic career. But it was him who made me interested in the whole YouTube modeling thing. And I kind of envied him. At the time, he was sitting at around 9,000 subscribers, and I watched all of his videos. And what I really liked was the way how he could communicate his ideas, but also with his viewers. And what I really loved was the instant feedback he was receiving from people. That was something I thought, that's pretty nice, you know? And basically I had the whole making videos idea in my head for about 2 years, but I didn't really commit to it. So, and then I finished a very big model that took me 8 months just to build it. I was working every day on it. And then I thought, is this really the way I want to take my future modeling? Like spending a year just building something? And basically I thought, if I started making videos and let's say made a deadline for me to post every week, that would make me more productive. So that's where the idea for weekly videos comes from. Just trying to be more productive. And basically the channel started in December of 2018. Yeah, 2018. That's when I built and filmed the whole Soviet ball tank video series of videos. And then I started posting them in February 2019. By the time I was already building the next model, the Sharp B1, and it was honestly, yeah, it was just an experiment. I told myself, okay, I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna give it all I have. So weekly videos, no matter what, no excuses. And I'm gonna try it for 1 year. And if I reach 1,000 subscribers in that year, that's gonna mean it's probably worth it, that people are actually interested in it. And yeah, 1 year later, so February 2020, I think I was building that Tiger One at that point. We were sitting at, I think, 75 or 80,000 subscribers. And yeah, 1 year and 4 months later, it's 100,000 of us. Yeah, I mean, thank you. That's all I can say. Okay, enough of the sentimentality. Let's talk about maybe the future of the channel. So, what's gonna change? Um, Nothing much really. I'm not gonna sell out. I don't know, start making 5-minute crafts videos or anything like that. I'm gonna stick to armor models for now. I'm gonna try making bigger projects because we'll get to that in a moment. Because here's the thing, like I said, it started as an experiment. I never expected to make any money out of it, and well, it's actually become my full-time job by now. I wanted to tell you about it earlier, sooner, but the opportunity didn't really present itself. I didn't want to make a community post like, hey guys, it's my full time job now, or, you know. So, yeah, basically, since January of this year, when I started building the Tiger One, I took the entire month off work because at my old work there usually wasn't too much to do in January. Then the virus came, so not much work either. And yeah, somehow I suddenly found myself building models and making videos every day, full time, 10 to 12 hours a day. And I still can't really comprehend what it means. It's, I mean, it's something that's been not really easy for me to imagine doing as a full-time job. And honestly, it feels amazing, and I'm happier than I ever was in my life, thanks to you. Yeah, even though it's a full-time job, so it's not a hobby anymore, I'm probably more passionate about it than I ever was. And yeah, that means I have the entire day, every day, to make models and videos. So that means I can probably take on some bigger projects. Well, right now, the summer is in front of us, and I'm quite an outdoorsy person, although you might not tell by looking at me. And so yeah, I'd like to take things a little easier, a little low key for the summer, so I can also afford to spend some time outside. And then, for those long winter nights or evenings, I would like to build something bigger and something more, interesting or exciting. And right now, I don't really know what it will be. But one thing I know is that a huge project, no matter if you're doing it as a full time or as a hobby, is gonna take some time. And I actually want to ask you if you'd be okay with a video series that would take, I don't know, 2.5, 3, maybe 4 months. Because I don't want to. I don't want to make content that's boring or that becomes boring over time. Well, it usually does anyway, because every series gets the most views when it begins, and then the views dwindle as the series progresses towards the end, which is kind of sad because the last video is usually the most worth it. But what can I do? And yeah, so if you'd be okay with something like that, I would definitely do it. And that actually brings me to some of those potential projects. For example, well, this one is just gonna be big, but it's gonna be an out-of-box build because this is seriously one of the most complete and accurate models I've ever seen. And yeah, it would be just big, nothing special about it, but it would take some time. But for example, this one actually have photo edge for it, and I would like to make it, more custom because it's a what if vehicle, and that would include, I don't know, maybe scratch built fenders and stuff like that. So yeah, that would take more time. This one, this is a whole different level of big time project because this is one of the most inaccurate kits ever made. If I ever decided to build this, the whole turret had to be cut into pieces and reshaped. And also, I have a lot of photo etch for it, metal tracks. I actually ordered a book about this tank recently because I've been thinking about building it after that Sherman. And this next one is gonna be something. This would be probably the biggest project I've ever attempted in my life. And yeah, the extra time I can afford to, work on models would actually make it possible, but this would take a very long time. But I think it would be one of the most intricate, cool looking models. Yeah, there's a lot of detail missing in this kit, and this model was actually the reason why I bought the Anycubic Photon, the 3D printer, because when I saw all the missing details and I was like, am I supposed to scratch build all of this? I said, why not model it, in 3D and print them? So yeah, this model was behind the Anycubic Photon. Basically, the whole hydraulic system is missing in the kit, but also a lot of other stuff. It would be mostly about wires and, hydraulic tubes and stuff like that. And it's also very big. I don't know how I would actually film it, especially the final, 360 rotating shots. But I'm actually very excited about this project. So if you'd be okay with something like this, that would take, a long time, or maybe, I don't know, I could make it like into several part series, let's say 5 videos, then some other model, then, well, we would continue on this one. I don't know. Let me know in the comments, because I don't really know how I should approach bigger models and longer series like this. And about some possible future projects that wouldn't be tanks or armored models. It's not really my thing. I've been building armor models basically my whole life. And there's actually one more problem, because think about it like this. There's 100,000 of us on this channel, and that means that 100,000 people said, yeah, I want to see this type of content. I want to see more armor models in the future. I know that's not really accurate, and a lot of you are actually, leaving me comments like, please, Uncle Nightshade, build a Gundam model, build an airplane. And I think it will eventually happen in the future, but yeah, I don't want to betray the other people who are here just for the armor models. Maybe in some more distant future, when I don't know, run out of ideas or something like that, then definitely, yeah. I actually have a Gundam model in my stash. It's not really Gundam, it's from the anime series Schwarzes Marken, which takes place in Eastern Germany, 1985 or something like that. Yeah, they're called TSF, Tactical Surface Fighters or something like that, but they're basically Japanese robots. And what else? I have a big submarine in my stash, the Typhoon, the Russian Typhoon. It's like this long. Because actually, submarines are pretty much weathering heaven, especially the Russian ones, which are just rotting, next to a pier. So yeah, maybe sometime in the future. And airplane, I don't know. I mean, they're cool, but I never really found them interesting as modeling subjects. I'm sorry. Well, it seems like the camera wasn't able to hold its disappointment from realizing that I'm not gonna build any aircraft models soon. But what I was going to talk about was sponsorships or selling out. I was approached by a few brands in the past with basically these exclusive deals like, hey Martin, we are offering you our full range, and in return you're gonna use only that and nothing else. And I refused, because that was one of the founding ideas of this channel, that I'm not gonna do exclusive stuff, and I'll keep using different brands and different products. Not only because to show you that it doesn't really matter what brand you're using, but also to keep the content more, variable and interesting. Well, there's one small exception, so to say, and that's VMS products, which you've seen on the channel already. And basically, the owner of VMS approached me through Patreon. He became my patron and contacted me through there. And basically, it was about, hey, Martin, would you like to try some of our products maybe? It was very professional, probably the most professional approach I've ever experienced. And I said, yeah, why not? If I enjoy them and they'll make my life easier, the video production faster, if I'll be able to build models quicker and thus making videos faster, then why not? Yeah, they've pretty much remained my Patreon supporters since then. And that's pretty much as far as the whole deal goes. So yeah, I appreciate it just as much as I appreciate every other patron, because truth be told, if it weren't for my patrons, I most likely wouldn't be able to take this as a full-time job, because the YouTube money on its own, although it's not bad, it wouldn't really cut it, if you know what I'm saying. So yeah, Night Shift is gonna remain sponsored by you. And I think that's pretty much all I wanted to tell you, my friends. So this video is already gonna be much longer than I wanted. My plan was about 5 minutes. It's definitely well over 10 minutes, and I'm re-recording it for the third time. So yeah, I'll see you very soon, aka this Friday, with another Sherman video, this time painting in 50 Shades of Olive Trap. Patrons already know. So yeah, until then, make sure to have a great week, take care, keep building models. I love you all, you're the best subscribers I ever wished to have. I seriously love you all, and I'll see you very soon. Cheers.